Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Grand Guilds. Last time we left off, we rescued Eliza from Mirka, and we found out Lyria's actually a dragon. And now we're gonna go to the Shadowvox hideout and meet their guildmaster, I guess. Begin quests. We're still limited to these three, huh? Why? Is this a bug? Is this a bug? Because we can't even use Eliza now. I feel like this is a bug. Like, why am I still limited to these three? I mean, whatever. I'm having fun using them, I'm just curious why I'm still limited to them. Weird. Okay, well, whatever. At this point, I might just have to beat the game with them. Alright, eliminate all enemies. So this is just a random, battle in the desert against spiders. Cool. Alright, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna turn the screen over here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and get you right there.
One in the chamber.
Go ahead and pop reload. We can apply vulnerable to you. Sounds good. Can't quite reach you? Oh, I can. Oh wow, that was a fantastic turn for me then. Excuse me? That's a bugged card. That is a very bugged card. I don't know what the deal with that is. Oops. Okay, and yep, let's pop Ranger's Instinct again. Get all the cards that you possibly can. Good job, Paco. Let's get rid of a gap thrust. There we go, full drive, that's what I need. And end the turn. Got some Vigilant procs off of that as well. Alright, I really don't care if you immobilize me, so that's fine, actually. It kind of sucks that you're beating the hell out of me, though. I can't say I'm down for that. Oh, jeez. Wow, that hiccup just completely snuck up on me. That should finish you. Yep. And do I just want to get more damage down? Or do I want to apply vulnerable? I'm unfortunately immobilized, so I am stuck here. I went and decided just to go for that. Let's go ahead and shoot you. And then let's shoot you again, because that'll apply bleed as well. And then those nerds... Yeah, we can get in on with Magnum Fulgur. And we can even poke this one in the butt, just a little bit, to go ahead and kill it.
Hey, I was just getting started.
Good. Fantastic. Ow. That's pain. I don't like it. And Skyla's down. Yeah. You ask how, but we both know how. Those spiders just hopped on you and you were donezo.
You got it.
Alright, well, let's rapid fire you. Okay, and then we have, I think, gap thrusts. No, it's not going to do enough.
This is gonna sting.
Unfortunate. But we can still finish this one off, and then next turn, they're both going to go down.
Had enough?
Of course, Ray might die. Yeah, she's dead. Goodbye, Ray. It's fine, though. Paco's got this. Yeah, I handled that badly, but
Nice knowing you.
most enemies are just such a joke now that I'm not particularly scared of them a lot of the time. And it usually leads me to doing some pretty stupid things, I gotta say. Just realized I forgot to set my timer for this recording, too. That's how you end up with like an hour-long video. Redraw cards... No, I'm good with all of this. Alright, so now we're dealing with bandits. Interesting. Go ahead and reload here. Mark a target? No, not really. Alright, well, we're gonna have loads of time just to kind of buff ourselves up, either by drawing cards or increasing our strength. Because these guys are gonna take forever to get over here.
I'm ready.
they were quite far away. There is a archer up there, though, that's sort of close. Alright, well, let's... I can't quite reach them. Yeah, I can't quite reach anybody. Let's go ahead and expose you, though. And let's do reload. Cool, and we can mark somebody else, too. You. Yeah, just getting Skyla up to high ground and just having her mark everybody is super, super strong. Yeah, there's not really anything for you to do, so lying in wait. Okay, so now they have finally arrived to the fight. Okay, so that's kind of a bad spot for you, Skyla. Let's see. 58 damage if the target dies, get an action point. I don't think you're gonna do that much damage. Let's see what we can do with you first and foremost. I want to save Magnum Fulgur, so I think I just want to run up to you and use a Lux Barrage to finish you off. Just to make sure.
Sorry.
Gap Thrust might have done it, but I wasn't willing to put into work to do the math there and find out.
Special delivery.
There we go. And let's run you back over here, Paco, so that guy can't beat up on you anymore. Now, what are we going to do with you? That is the question. How far did those reach? Only we could get a... You know what? We could move her a bit closer.
Moving out.
Just to use this.
Target practice.
There we are. So now they're bleeding. They took a bunch of damage. They might kill Skyla this turn. Yeah, they're definitely going to kill Skyla. They just both used arrow volley, but that's fine.
On the trail.
We don't particularly need Skyla right now. I think I might take this poison gas out of Paco's deck, actually. It's not that strong.
Try me.
It hardly does any damage, and yeah, it poisons them, but I have so many other methods of poisoning. So, yeah, I don't know about that. It could be potentially powerful if there was just a ton of characters, because I could poison them all and bleed them all.
There we go.
But there's usually never more than like 5 characters, maybe 6 in one battle, so I don't think it's that much of a priority. We're gonna have to wait until we get out of this mission to do that. Oops. No, I want to go ahead and apply
Right between the eyes.
that to you again. Oh wait, he already had bleed. Whoops. Oh well.
Can't stop me now.
I think
What's
this... No, it's not going to do nearly enough. I was thinking the poison and bleed might finish it, but no.
I'm all fired up.
Alright, well... You two are definitely going down, I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to beat her.
Had enough.
So I suggest you run for your life right now, Mr. Archer. You didn't do as I said. Running would have been the smarter idea. Props to them, though. They stayed in fault to the end. We've been getting beat up a lot more these past few fights, but I think that's mostly just me playing badly. Chapter 18, Reunion. That is a perfectly rectangular door. Here's one of the entrances. I can't open it anymore, though, you know. Not Shadowvox. I've got it. Among the shadows we hunt. Ah, welcome home, brother enforcer, brother assassin, and the others? Accomplices. This is a little creepy. Well, it is a den of bloodthirsty assassins. What could go wrong? Are we sure this is a safe place? One of the safest in all of Irin. Come on. And the rectangle just moves up. And we go inside. Hello, you're a new character. Must be the guildmaster, I assume?
Well, hello.
I'd say this is completely within my potential calculations, Rasmus. Draken, rise. No need of this now. Master, the White Rose is in need of immediate medical attention. The stubborn fool. I warned her not to get too comfortable just because she's finally able to live peacefully. Corpsers. Hey, be careful with her. She's not in great shape. Yes, I can certainly see the resemblance. You're definitely sisters, all right. I can understand your interest in her guild, Skyla. Master, You serve the White Rose now. She is your master. I just wanted... You need not explain yourself, child. Such things are not necessary under my employ. Unless you decide to so foolishly speak against Shadowvox, you have nothing to fear from me. I understand. How did you know that we were sisters? My dear, you know how our network operates. Is it truly so surprising to you? I suppose not, but... Now allow me to introduce myself formally. I am Felix Vox, Guildmaster of Shadowvox, Master Assassin. It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. Well, I am... You need not introduce yourselves. As you can no doubt tell, I am well informed about all of you. Yes, even you, Triton Prince. Hello, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm aware of... Calm yourself, Prince. You have nothing to fear from me at the moment. I see. Thank you.
How wonderful.
Good. I'll tell you what. Allow me to get out of your hair for the night so that you can talk. No doubt you're all tired. Anyone who is a friend of the White Rose is an ally of mine. Draken, Rasmus, show them to their rooms. Then come find me. Especially you, Draken. As you wish, Master. Oh, and Eliza? Your appearance is unsightly. You are aware that there are males with you, yes? Or perhaps you simply enjoy the attention, like your sister. Either way, I strongly urge you to clothe yourself the next time you get the opportunity. That's a little rude, but... What the heck? Like I had a choice? The nerve of him. I don't dress like this for attention. Yeah, that's a bit of a rude thing to say. Although I can't imagine that's comfortable, just putting bandages across your breasts like that. But I don't know. I'm not a woman. So they took me to Karakul. I woke up about halfway through the trip, a bunch of Centurions and someone else. I don't know who, probably Castion? They were leading me somewhere. I'm sorry, Eliza, that was me. You, huh? My brother had just taken the crown of Triton. I learned what had happened when I was ordered to escort you to Karakul. Oop, just punched my mic. Even then, I didn't believe you killed my father, but I had no choice but to follow his order. Then that trip was unfortunate for both of us. Indeed, I was only there to talk the bishop into letting you go through the portal. Well, through that portal is when my real life started. When I went through, I was quickly snatched up by those... when my real hell started. When I went through, I was quickly snatched up by those things. I don't even know what they were. They took me to the prison, and I was left to rot in a cell for at least 6 months. But wait, you weren't in a cell when we found you. That was only 6 months in. I was there for 2 whole years, Cadmus. Gods, so time really did flow differently. What? It was only 6 months for us, Eliza. You've only been gone for 6 months. Damn, so I've aged 2 whole years while sitting in that hell. That's just great. What happened next? Well, Thule eventually took notice that I was there. He placed me in the center of that horrible, horrible place, alone. He took his time, ripping out my soul, tearing it apart, and putting it back together, over and over and over. But then my father's soul, I don't know, but he stopped Thule from manipulating mine. I don't know how he did it, because I was constantly blacking out. I don't remember much of anything from the last month or so while I was there. Thule told us. He said it was a worthwhile experiment, too. Crazy bastard. Just another person I need to personally kill. What? What? That's surprising to hear you say, Captain. Indeed. You don't seem angry or anything, but... You guys didn't suffer the way I did. I had a lot of time to think while I was there. Everything that has ever gone wrong in my life was because I didn't focus enough on stomping the roots. I always tried to protect things, but that barely ever worked for me. Everyone I've ever known, I've ever loved, died. Because I was too weak, or too eager, or too naive, or too genuine. Enough. I've had enough. So killing them is your solution? That's correct. Castion, Emilie, Thule, those 3 people will die brutally by my hand. They are the ones responsible for all of my suffering. With the 3 of them dead, I can relax, if even for a few moments, until the next crazy bastard comes along. You'll be competing with me for Castrion's life then. Don't think I will give that kill up easily. Draken, I know you killed Duchess Hertha. Believe me, I wanted you dead long before the others, Draken. But I thought about it and realized that you aren't the root cause of her death. Castrion is. So he dies by my hand in your place. Fine. As long as Castrion Riven dies, I don't care. Then Thule is going to pay for taking your souls. I will see to that personally. I don't know if I like this version of you, Captain, but I'll follow you anywhere, wherever you think is best. Thanks, Ray. I like the plan, Eliza. Let's kill those assholes. What happened to you all while I was gone? Last I recall, you were going to that Freycrest place, right? What happened with Finch Morgan? We'll fill you in on the details later, Captain. Right now, I think we should all get some rest, especially you. I will go meet with the Master now, then. He seemed to want to talk to me about something. Do as you wish. The rest of you follow me to the restoration chambers. Ugh, my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. I've been recording for almost 2 hours now, and it's definitely time for me to go get some food. But, we're gonna finish off this episode first. So we got Eliza back. Let's see. I think I kind of made her more outfitted for damage last time, and I might go back to that. Let's see. Assuming it'll let me. Assuming I can use her. Enemy targeted by physical or... that's pretty good. Enemy targeted by physical damage has low resistance and armor deal magical damage instead. That's very good, actually. Yeah, that's really, really good, especially on her, because she doesn't have very many piercing attacks. Okay, I currently have Alpha Guard, take less damage, Emboldening Strike, and Go Down Fighting. Those are pretty good. 30% more damage to people with Taunt, Anger Driven. Character starts their turn adjacent to an enemy they taunted. Yeah, I don't think I want to make her like a crazy tank again. I think I do just want to kind of focus on full-on damage for her. This is my offense deck. Whirlwind Slash, Valor's Blessing, Honor's Blessing, Rush, Avenging Shroud, Gloria Lumen, Grand Duel, 100 Blades, Symbol of Resolve. Yeah. That's pretty good. I like that. So, the question is, can we still use Lyria? Because if that's the case, I probably want to go Eliza, Ray, Lyria. Although Lyria is a lower level than Paco and Skyla now, so... might just be better to stick with one of them. Honestly, Paco and Skyla kind of grew on me, so I wouldn't be averse to using them. Alright, focal point. Okay, we can use everyone again. So... alright, now's the time to decide. Who's my squad for the rest of the game? Like, I really like Lyria. Pray, Deliberate, Orb Strike, Heaven's Wheel, Shimmering Beacon... yeah, Spotlight. Yeah, she had a lot of really, really good cards. Ray is obviously still amazing. And Eliza. Let's look at your deck again. So these cards, how much damage do you actually do? 94. You have Symbol of Resolve. 100 Blades is really good. Grand Duel. Avenging Shroud. 7 Blades. I don't think I have that one in. The Rush. Yeah. I think Eliza functions better as a tank more than an offensive character. And I don't really need a tank right now. I feel like what I had going was pretty good. I think I might honestly go Ray, Skyla, and Lyria. Because I really like those three. They were a pretty good combination, and Skyla's new abilities, now that I've switched her deck around, are very good. I honestly was kind of sold on Paco too, but I think I might like Skyla just a bit more. So yeah, I think that is the team we're going to use. And you have a new passive slot, it looks like? Yes. Your turn, 2 more, yeah, bide your time. Yeah, we already have that one on. State of Flow. After healing an ally, deal 20% more damage with your next skill. Pretty good. I currently have Indomitable Vitality on her. Kill an enemy. Create a Shimmering Beacon card that costs 1 less AP. Heal additional 40% when you're below 50. Yeah, I think State of Flow is probably good. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on. Alright, so, and her deck, Healy Mage Girl. Elemental Apex, yeah, Redemption. We still have that on, the big heal. We have Prey. Orb Strike, Deliberate. Do we have enough heals? Heaven's Wheel. Shimmering Beacon. Summon an orb that heals adjacent allies and applies weak. Spotlight, Stormbringer, Intensify. Redemption. So we kind of just have 2 heals. I feel like I would maybe want just 1 more in there, just in case. But I don't know what I would take out. Shimmering Beacon. Nah, let's stick with that. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty confident with these 3. So this is an interesting team. This is not what I thought I would be at the end of the game as these 3, but here we are. The girl squad. Let's go. 1 very, very high damage girl, another pretty high damage girl, but she can't move, and 1 really high damage mage. Yeah, I feel like Eliza's just kind of... Her uselessness kind of went away a little bit, because bosses, which is about the only time I would consider her being super, super useful, with taunting, that and when there's just like a ton of enemies swarming. She can't taunt bosses, I think. I think if they get taunted, it doesn't work. No. She can taunt bosses, so she's useful for that, but now we found that bosses are really easy. So really the only time I feel like Eliza would be useful are maps where there's just a ton of units. You're interrupting my meditation, Draken. What do you want? Just wanted to say that I'm impressed with your change in mindset. Your time in Karakul clearly wasn't wasted. Yeah, you're like a murderer now, like bloodthirsty one. But, I mean, I guess 2 years of torture will do that. I'm impressed too. Hmm? You managed to mostly keep everyone safe as I asked you to before I left that day. Because you have to help me kill Kashjan. You're really lucky, Draken. Am I? Because now I want to kill Kashjan as much, or more, or even more than you do. But allow me to make this clear now, since it's just the 2 of us. I haven't forgiven you for killing her, and I never will. You're not absolved of anything, do you understand me? It's fine by me. If you ever act out of line again or do something that could cause pain to me, my friends, or my family, I swear I will personally chase you to the ends of Irin to see your corpse mangled at my feet. Do you understand me? Fine. I never plan to cross paths with you again after this anyhow. Oh no, you aren't going anywhere. As much as I hate to say it, you're damn useful. First you threatened me, and now you're trying to flatter. Oh, it isn't flattery, trust me on that. I want you to pledge your services to me for the rest of your life. And why would I go and do that? Because I'm sparing your life, and you owe me for Hertha's death. I killed Hertha because it was my job, nothing more, nothing less. I had neither qualms nor reservations against her. You still killed her. You're at fault, no matter the excuse. And to atone for that, you want me to stick by you. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, but when I call for you, you drop everything and come to me, no questions asked. You're damn crazy. And you're a dead man walking if you don't comply. Besides, I don't plan to have you work for free. Is that so? Look at this logically. I would have a personal, obedient assassin at my fingertips at all times. That is desirable. Huh. Well, Karakul has clearly dealt you some serious mental damage, but the offer does seem rather mutually beneficial. I'll consider it. Good. By the way, what's with the violent blade? I seem to recall you wielding a blue one. As I said before, I had a lot of time to think while I was in that prison. Before Gaian died, I fought him in a duel and lost horribly. He toyed with me. He told me why my blades were inferior to his, that I needed to find a focal point to keep my mana flow in check. And, what is that point? My desire to kill the unjust. I cursed Castron Riven every day I was in there. I used that as my focal point, and this blade is the result. Admirable then. I am satisfied. You're leaving already? I'm tired. I've been quite busy, you know. Right, remember what I said. Somehow I doubt you'd let me forget it. Cool, so she has the purple blade now. I wonder if she has like an increase in attack or new skills or anything. I doubt it. Good morning, everyone. Ah, you're awake. Now we can start. Eliza! Master, I'm glad you are feeling well. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Don't let that feeling fool you again, White Rose. You're still injured. I'm doing just fine. Thank you for your help, Felix. Seems like you're always thanking me these days. Anyhow, take a seat. I have a proposal to humor you all with. I also have something I wish to talk about. Now that I have you all together and all tensions have been cleared, we can speak on a rather important matter. While you were also focused on saving the Halford girl, Triton and the guilds surrounding it have begun to move. What? What do you mean? Yes, I see, so you are out of the loop, then I'll be upfront. A war with the guilds of Irin and Triton is imminent. What? What's going on? There is to be a summit to discuss an alliance of all the guilds in Irin, in order to bring down the otherwise insurmountable Triton Empire. But another war? Again, war. You're a dragon, and yet you fear a little bloodshed? That's not it. Humans shouldn't fight one another. But if we all lived in peace and harmony, Shadowfox wouldn't have a purpose. Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. I do. That's also why I jest. You're being naive, and you know it. It doesn't matter. It's out of our hands already. The guild, Valiant Cross, is the one responsible for this debacle. Valiant Cross? Isn't that the one headed by Alan Yorgel, one of the greatest swordsmen in Irin? We went to school together in our youth. Indeed, and your connection with him is our ticket to stopping this campaign. What? I don't want to fight a stupid, pointless war. Triton isn't even our enemy. It's the leadership that's the problem. Oh, trust me, dear, neither do I, and that's why you all need to attend. Up until recently, most guilds simply fled from Triton out of fear that Triton would just continuously retaliate until there's nothing left. However, Shadowfox is safe, because Shadowfox knows everything. And because Shadowfox knows everything, we also know that someone has been inciting the guilds into this farce. Wait, so someone is intentionally trying to start a real war against Triton? That's insane. Whoever it is, they know well how to deceive and manipulate behind the scenes. They know that the fearful are like sheep. A little push and they'll go in the direction you want. Then why not deploy your own guild for this matter? I have absolutely no intention of getting involved with this war, nor any of the precursor events. If the guilds want to have an impossible war, let them have it. Shadowfox will remain. So you are just being selfish as always. Call it what you wish, but Shadowfox isn't a warring guild. We stick to the shadows, and we will continue to do so. However, should a close ally of mine decide that stopping this silly war before it starts is desirable, then by all means I will assist you from the shadows. This is madness. War with Triton is a huge mistake. I wholeheartedly agree. So, Prince, why don't you return to your capital and tell your Triton folk of the blunder that is about to occur here? I have to try. I can't let this happen. However, I suspect from my own surveillance of the capital, its leadership and its intentions, that such a thing is an utter impossibility. How can I get there as quickly as possible? My ravens can take you. Ravens, take the young prince back to his abode. That was quick. Now then, I've galvanized the Triton Prince into action. What about the rest of you? We have to try to stop this war before it starts.
Wait.
Hold on a second, Felix. Do you know anything about this inciter? Do you know how many of them there are? Ah, a good question. Maybe I should rephrase what I said previously. Shadowfox knows almost everything. Damn. When is the summit? In about a week. Should you decide to go, I will lead you personally to it. Right. Everyone, I have something to tell you as well. It's something I learned when I fought Amelia in the capital, and what I learned yesterday from Lyria. From me? What is it, Eliza? Lyria, is your blood actually white? Yes, it is. As a white dragon, my blood contains the property of life, which mends and restores anything it touches. Then, this is more damaging than I expected. You're not making sense. Before Guyan died, he landed a deadly blow on Amelia. He sliced into her abdomen and she was reeling in pain. But that's not the issue here. The problem was her blood. It was black. Tar like black blood. Yeah, I remember that. And that also would make sense that she's a dragon as well, because she has like those claw hands. are you saying? Her blood burned through the ground like it wasn't even there. A black dragon's blood has the property of decay, rotting away or corrupting anything it touches. If Amelie is that woman from my story, then she was looking for all the Black Empire crap because she's secretly a black dragon, like Lyria was secretly a white one. Gods. Zeno, we can have Zeno drink this blood, and he can tell us himself from her memories, if it's her blood at all. Well, suddenly this war between humans just took a back seat. Huh, that crystal turned into like black goop as well. I wonder if that's her blood that made those crystals that went into Finch Morgan. That's a crazy-ass plan, Eliza. Gods, I hope she isn't. If she's a black dragon, then none of you can get near her. I have to, Lyria. I'm going to kill her for killing Gyne and murdering the innocents at Greenbit. Eliza, you don't understand. You've seen what I'm capable of, and I constantly keep my abilities in check out of the desire to keep people safe. Amelie, you won't have that moral restraint. Let's find out the truth before we argue about something that might not even be. Agreed. Master Felix, we have need of your ravens as well. What about your pilot? He should be arriving here shortly with his airship, but this is urgent. We need to leave now. Right. Well, we'll let you know when... Oh, gotta reread that. Right. We'll let you know that what we'll do about the summon as soon as we learn the truth from Zeno. I see. Before you leave, this Zeno character, is he a... Yes, he's an ancient vampire. He helped us out a long time ago, and he'll help us again if we offered him something in return. But we'll need payment again. What do we have that's valuable to him? I've got something he'll want. Let's just get over there. Alright. Okay, cool. Oof. My throat was dying. Alright, and yeah, so she did get a passive. It's this Violent Blade. If an enemy targeted by physical damage has lower resistance than armor, deal magical instead. That's a really good ability. Sadly, I don't really think I'm going to be using her, but I will put it on, just in case we have to use her for a mission at some point. But this looks like a good spot to go ahead and end this episode off, as my throat is screaming at me, and it's about to die. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Grand Guilds, and I will see you next time.